All right. Seems like I am live now. So I'm here on my computer for Facebook and YouTube. I'm here on Instagram. So this is why my gaze point will shift a little bit. So I welcome you to today's talk. Today I want to share a topic with you, or my thoughts around this topic, which is very dear to me because I experienced it a lot, and I'm working now with a lot of women around these topics. So it's the big question of what is the perfect diet? And is there even such a thing like the perfect? And if there is, what is the perfect diet for me? Carnivore, you can eat. You can eat vegetarian, paleo, keto, intermittent fasting. So there are so many different ways, and we can feel lost in this, I say, soup of different diets. So it's very hard to decide, okay, I want to follow this diet because this is the right one. Because how do we know if it's the right one? And so for me, I will start with a little bit of a personal story there. So for me, a long time, I was really obsessed with this question, like, oh, what is not a perfect diet? How should I eat? What should I eat? And I was studying nutrition and biology in Vienna, in Austria. And during my studies, and especially afterwards, I was sure I have found the perfect diet. Like, it was pretty obvious to me. Like, I have studied it, and I got so many rules and regulations on, okay, this is how you should eat. This is like here is the pyramid, and here are rules like, okay, eat 5 times, like one breakfast, snack, lunch, a snack in the afternoon, and then dinner. And then here you have a range of, you need to have that much carbs, you need to eat this and that much proteins and fats, and so on. So I really was sure, like, okay, this is the perfect diet. But yeah, I still did not feel that this is working for me. So I followed all these rules. I really want to call them rules now here, because this is what I thought they are. And my body just did not feel right. Like it was always too much. Like when I ate after these 5 times, like snacks, and I always felt like I actually don't need a snack. But since I was not really at a point where I listened to my body, because I was in this very diet mentality, I always felt like, okay, there must be something wrong with me, because everyone else is living after these rules and regulations, and it's working for them. Why is it not working for me? So the thing is, there are many different diets, and all of the different diets have their own wisdoms, and I'm not saying they're bad. Quite the opposite. I would say, like, in each and every diet form, there are wisdom of nuggets of wisdom, let's say. So bits and pieces which are really good for everyone, like really beneficial. Let's say beneficial. I don't want to determine in good or bad, but purposeful. And so, in fact, there are a lot of different diets, and not only one perfect diet. So there are a lot of different perfect diets, I call it. And the perfect diet is really the diet which is the one that suits your body the best. And this really brings up a huge question, because, well, how should I know if this is the right diet now for me? Like, how should I know? And for me, it was a long way of try and error. And this is it how you can find out what's best for you. So it's like doing an experiment. You just see, okay, wait, I am eating, let's say, on a vegetarian base. or on a vegan base. And at one point I feel I'm not really getting my proteins in. So obviously maybe you have to distinguish something with that. And this leads me back to the macronutrients, which are in the food pyramid and in all of these food rules. And that's why I'm not saying we should ignore the macronutrient balance. Really the opposite. So if we have the knowledge about this, I would say scientific facts, what are the carbs doing with your body? Why do we need the fats? Why do we need proteins? If you combine this with your body wisdom, how does this food makes me feel? And I need that. Then you find your perfect diet. And your perfect diet is changing so much over the years. Like if you look yourself, or if you look at any baby, infant, when they get breastfeed, they have so much diet, like the milk, and it's so much fat and proteins. Obviously, there are carbs as well. But if you would eat like a diet now, which includes so much fat, you probably would not feel very good. You probably would not feel healthy or vitalized. And so your perfect diet is changing depending on your age, depending on where you live, which culture you are, what is your lifestyle? Are you more active during your days, or are you more in a sitting environment when you're so it's really hard to say, okay, this is the way how I'm eating, and this is for good for my whole life. Because at one point you will get older, and then you need again to adjust your perfect diet, and that means maybe that you don't need so much anymore, or you want to say, okay, I want to eat a little bit less of this or meat, or I don't know, or I want to eat more fish, or I feel like I need to eat more this and that. So I hope you know what I mean. Like the range of the perfect diet is very small, and it's changed throughout the years, throughout the whole life. So going back to the question, how do I find out what's my perfect diet? It's all about reflecting yourself. It's all about reflecting on how do I feel when I eating? How does that affect my energy? How am I feeling before I eat? And so once you find out this little, let's say you find out, hey, every time I eat dairy products, I feel bloated. Then you know you may not should eat them because they're not beneficial for you. They're not purposeful for you. And then you have the chance. Whenever you say then, okay, I want to have an ice cream and there are no vegan options, and I know I'm gonna get lots of dairy of milk, well, then you can decide, okay, I am taking this risk to feel bloated after the ice cream, or I'm not. But you're at the point where you know your body wisdom has told you already, don't eat the dairy, because it might not be so good for you. It might not makes you feel good. So it's all about this reflection and becoming aware of your choices and how your choices makes you feel. So yeah, this is a huge topic, and these are topics I am working with my clients around. I'm working around for myself, and I've seen my diet changing so much over the years. Really tried out. It's really like, I mean, I cannot say every diet because there are so many, but I tried quite a lot, and I always felt like it's not working for me. It's not working for me. Why is it not working for me? So until now, I really found the perfect diet, and this is like trusting my body wisdom, eating after how I feel, and my body tells me exactly what I need. And when I feel like, oh my God, I have after a training, for example, I have eaten something, I've eaten a salad and maybe some quinoa or something, and I still feel like, oh my God, I'm I'm still so hungry. I want to eat a brownie. I want to have a cake, and I'm really craving for sugars, for sweets. Then obviously my body is telling me, hey, you didn't get enough carbs in. And well, now I have the chance. Am I going for a junk food brownie, or am I saying, okay, maybe I need some more quality carbs in for my system? And the same goes with fat, with carbs, and obviously with minerals and vitamins. And this is a journey, but it's a beautiful journey. It's a journey towards yourself, towards your body wisdom, connecting with yourself. So this was a little insights about this, around these topics, and I really thank those of you who have been watching. And for those of you who stayed until now, I assume that you're kind of interested in these topics because you stayed with me for 10 minutes. So I would love to invite you to my Women's Health Talks. So we'll start this week with the German version, and next week, so on the 18th, with the English version. And in this Women's Health Talks, I'm inviting you to a group Zoom call, where I'm talking about a different topic, and you get the chance to connect with me, to connect with like-minded women, and to find out more around the topics of mind, body, nutrition. And this can be for any eating challenges you're facing, or you're just interested. So the first Women's Health Talks will be on the 11th for the German version, and the 18th of December for the English version, and the topic will be Christmas. So Christmas time is starting, or has started already, and this is a really nice time. We get together, we eat together, we celebrate, but it can also be very overwhelming, especially if you're dealing with constant foods around the topics of body image and what should I eat, how much should I eat? Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna overeat in Christmas, at Christmas dinners. So I will be talking around this topic, how you can go in a very smooth way through Christmas days and through New Year's Eve, and how to really start the new year in a light and joyful way, in love towards your body. So if you're interested in that, I'm inviting you to just send me a message, and I will send you all the details to it. And I thank you for listening, and looking forward to the next chat. Bye-bye.